Hey, it's me, VG, and welcome to the Volgana channel, ladies and gentlemen. This is our next adventure on this channel. This is L.A. Noire, and boy, oh boy, I am so glad the patrons picked this one. This has been on my list to replay for a very, very long time. You know, I've talked about this a lot. My memory is horrible, so a lot of these games, like, you know, that I played so long ago, yeah, I just don't remember anything about them, and that definitely stands for L.A. Noire. I played this game when it first came out. I absolutely loved it, and then I played the DLCs as well as they were coming out. I think I was downloading them on the Xbox 360 Marketplace. So, yeah, I remember loving this game, but I also don't remember a thing about the main story. Certain story beats here and there, but yeah, in general, I really do not remember much at all about this game. So, yeah, if you don't know anything about L.A. Noire, it is a, you know, noir-style kind of murder mystery. And this is the perfect game for me because I love, you know, looking at a bunch of clues and trying to piece what happened. And also, I think this game can change depending on if you do the right things or not. Meaning, like, you really do have to pay attention and use your smarts to get the best outcome. I believe. It's been forever. So, yeah, this playthrough is powered by the patrons on patreon.com/Grovana. There will be a link in the description if you would like to join. Basically, if you don't know, this YouTube channel is entirely curated by the patrons over at patreon.com/Grovana. So, if you would like to get involved, click that link, check it out, and yeah, in the future, after this game is done or coming to an end, you can submit games, and then we'll vote on them, and we'll just keep doing that forever and ever and ever. Also, there is a Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough, which is kind of the main playthrough, but we're streaming it on this channel. So if you check out the live tab, you can check that out. So that's kind of the two main things that are going on here is this playthrough and also the Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough. And yeah, before we get started, if you would like to support, you could do so by basically interacting with the video in any way, shape, or form, leaving comments, likes, etc., etc., etc. But all that being said, let's go ahead and jump into it without further ado. Let's play L.A. Noire. Here we go. New. Do you want to skip the tutorial cases? No, because I don't even remember those.
A city on the verge of greatness. A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile. The car. A symbol of freedom and vitality. Where every man can own his own home and have room to breathe and not be overlooked by his neighbors. A city where a man's home is his castle, a quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory. A city of opportunists. A city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet. A city of pioneers. A city of dreamers. A city of undercurrents, where not everything is as it seems. A 20th century city that will become a model for the world. A city that has no boundaries, that will stretch as far as the eye can see.
Man, oh man, what an intro. Really, really well done.
In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective at ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniformed assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
Okay, we are in the game. Hold RT to accelerate. New objective,
Here
investigate
we
the
go
crime
again.
scene.
They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch.
Ever the optimist.
From the beam of sunshine himself.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You my backup?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurry it up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
This is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
You're probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. 2 heads are always better than 1.
Search locations thoroughly to discover clues. So yeah, welcome to LA Noire proper, ladies and gentlemen. In typical Rockstar fashion, in the
Look at
top
this
left, tutorials are just chugging away there. Musical chimes, controller vibration, or magnifying glass. Oh my god. Clue indicators will also assist in your investigation while switching them off. Will controller vibration, a chime, or magnifying glass icon indicates objects nearby can be examined. Okay, sorry, what? There's a whole lot going on. This is one thing that I really do wish video games were better with. I feel like when you get these tutorial messages, they literally just rapid fire. And it's like, what are they expecting to do, man? Pause the game every 2 seconds to, like, you know, read them and process them. I feel like games that have a really good and kind of conducive opening tutorial section really goes a long way with me. But anyways, okay, so we need to be walking around. Press A to inspect an object until we get a controller vibration. Use L to select an object. And if I remember correctly, some things don't have anything important.
Seems irrelevant.
Such as this. And then Cole here will say that it is irrelevant. So this bottle is not a clue or anything like that. But this is obviously something important.
I always get landed with this crap.
Press A to see the story.
Look at this.
Hold on, buddy. Press A to see the story behind the headline. Shrink says, the mind is the final frontier. Dr. Harlan Fontaine speaking at USC. And I do remember this guy being a main character or important in this video game. Shrink says, oh, we get a little cutscene.
Dr. Fontaine, could I have a word?
Of course, young man.
I really enjoyed your lecture, Doctor. Psychiatry seems to have a tremendous amount to offer.
Why, thank you. I'm always happy to receive acknowledgement for my work. The mind is the last great mystery in medicine. Are you thinking of specializing, Mr.
Sheldon, or Courtney Sheldon. I'm only in 2nd year, Doctor. They fast-tracked me a year because of my experience during the war.
Ah.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Battle fatigue and collapse under duress. Can it be helped?
I would say yes, given the right set of circumstances. Trauma forces the mind to close down, retreat in on itself. We try to find ways to unlock the mind again through a combination of therapy and drug treatment. Hypnosis and therapy are powerful tools in the right hands, Sheldon.
I've been to visit some of the guys at the VA hospital. A good friend of mine, he's so far away. It's like he's wandering around.
We went through a lot together.
Yes, Doctor.
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis. I have a number of clinics in Los Angeles, Courtney Sheldon, and your penance, for your friend's help, is to come and work at one of them in your spare time, with what little spare time a medical student has. Is that a deal?
Is it ever? I can't thank you enough.
I'm not promising a cure, Courtney. I want you to remember that. Every physician has patients that he cannot hope to cure, for whom he can only smooth the path to death.
Shrink says the mind is the final frontier. Okay, so yeah, this is weird. Man, my memory with this game is so bizarre, but I know these newspapers are important. The story, it's kind of like a story going on in the background, if I remember correctly, heavily dealing with like the war, which, when does this game take place? Yeah, wait a second. Yeah, I'm forgetting what war this deals with, actually. I don't remember exactly, because I think it's like 1950, right? So that would be after World War II. So I guess it would be, yeah, post-World War II, if I'm understanding correctly. Yeah, it would have to be that. So, anyways, yeah, that's important, and I don't remember exactly what happens with it, but I know the story going on in the background is an important thing. And also that doctor's giving heavy, like, yeah, something's going on with him. Some foreboding vibes. I could be flat out wrong. Like I said, I don't remember anything about this video game. Okay, so anytime my controller vibrates... Ooh, what do we got here?
Smarter man than me to connect that.
Yeah, so anytime Cole says anything like that, that basically just means the clue is not important. So a lot of little detritus and trash items, pretty much. But a blood stain over here is probably important, I would bet. New clue, blood stain.
Put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Use L
Doesn't
to
really matter how
inspect
you
an
go, once you're
area.
gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Press B to exit inspection. Well, I don't think... My controller's not really vibrating. But yeah, we got like a bloodstain against a wall or a door, and then we've got some windows up there that look like they could have been maybe busted into, but I don't know what would be the point of that. No one's fitting in through there, right? Found clues will be added to your notebook and can be viewed at any time. Press back to open the notebook. Use L and press A to select. Wilshire Police Station, Division 7. Upon reflection, press back to close the notebook. Sorry, there's just a lot going on. I mean, especially in Rockstar games. Select clues to view evidence you have found. It's just literally... Yeah, literally just non-stop cycling through tutorials. Yeah, okay, man. I get it. City Patrol to protect and serve partner Ralph Duns. That's the guy next to us, I guess. Okay, so if we take a look at clues, we got the blood stain, which tells us, found at the crime scene, blood splatter stains in recessed doorway on alleyway floor. All right. So I guess we got to, yeah, we're looking for the gun.
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
A reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm going to see if I can find a way up there.
Press
right.
B to
Don't hurt
exit
yourself.
inspection. Find a ladder or a drain pipe to climb on top of the roof. Okay, so yeah, I'm looking for an opportunity to kind of give the layout of what this game is for anybody that doesn't
Guns
know.
up on the roof, right? So we need to find a way up.
Yeah, man. I'm looking. Okay, so we need to find a ladder or a drain pipe. I mean, does this count? But it's too unattached from the rooftop here, so I guess it would maybe be over to the right.
What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we are?
Ah, there's a drain pipe. Move toward a drain pipe to climb it. Don't mind if I do. Use L to climb up and down. Look at Cole go. By the way, there's a lot of people from Mad Men in this game, which I remember being a thing, because I think I was watching Mad Men at the time this game came out.
Found it yet?
Oh, it was the reflection, like you said. For some reason, I thought the gun was actually on the thing, but yeah, it's over here. Wow, that's a crazy... The fact that we're able to see that gun through that reflection is pretty nuts. Press A to inspect an object. Okay, we got a revolver, a 6-shooter. Use L to manipulate an object and search for points of interest. Hold when you feel a vibration to allow the camera to zoom in.
Serial S71893.
Okay, so we got a Smith & Wesson revolver, it looks like. We're going to further examine it. Looks like 2 rounds were fired, yep.
And instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
Press B to put an object down. Investigation music stops when all clues are discovered.
Before the perp tries to leave town.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
Use the notebook to set your next destination, but it's still playing investigation music, isn't it? And it just said that, yeah, if the music is still going on, that there's more clues to find. So I'm a little confused. Does that mean there's more clues to find here? This is like a tutorial thing, so
Don't think this is anything.
I don't really know if we should continue to look around, but I kind of feel like we should. I don't know if there's any other indicator, like something in our notebook that would be like, yeah, you know, there's still more clues to be found. I kind of feel like there is, because I do remember that being a feature where, yeah, if the music is still playing like it is right now, that means, you know, there's still more clues to find. So, let's give that a shot. Like, what's that on the ground there? I guess that's just part of the floor. Because, yeah, we're just finding bottles and stuff like that. But I do feel like there's going to be something more significant. I have no memory. We did start this game. I think we did like 1, 2, or 3 streams or so. Like, maybe within the past 3 or 4 years. So I vaguely remember
Sure about this. It's not really our gig.
this beginning.
No harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Such a little Boy Scout, Cole. You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you?
You'd rather round up drunks and help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
Okay, so I think, well, let's go check these dumpsters. Maybe that would be where some evidence would be. Because, yeah, I really do feel like there's something else going on. But I noticed it also stopped vibrating my controller.
Wake up, Cole.
Yeah, hold on, man. Once we found the gun and everything. So let me do a little digging, and I'll see you in just a second. I do want to make sure we get, like, every clue in the game, pretty much. Okay, so as far as I can tell, that is it. So I'm a little confused why the music still plays, but sure. Let's go to the gun store next. Doesn't sound like there's any more clues to be found. Why the heck would the music still be playing, though? That's kind of odd. It makes me think there's, like, you know, some giant, like, I'm the one who did it on the wall or something. You know what I mean? Anyways, okay, yeah, welcome to LA Noire, ladies and gentlemen. This is basically like a murder mystery Rockstar game. It's really weird. It's like a very specific kind of unique game, especially from Rockstar. Although Team Bondi, who if I remember right is like an Australian development team or something, made the game. I'd really have to look into the development situation because it's a weird one. It's not your typical Rockstar game, you know, GTA or Red Dead Redemption or something. It feels similar, but it's also quite different, and there's a lot of, yeah, specific interesting things about this video game, such as the motion capture technology for the faces, which was a huge thing at the time, like a huge advancement. Okay, let's see. So intuition points are gained as you earn experience and rank. Use intuition points to aid your investigation. Rank, current rank 6, going on to 7. Next rank reward 1 intuition point. Each costs 1 intuition point. Remove an answer, ask the community. Oh, that's right. Interesting. Okay, so I think press LT or RT when reviewing entries to turn the page. Yeah, we're looking to go to locations and the gun store, I do believe. This location can be set as a destination marked on the map. Yeah, so that's what we want to do. And I guess this game does not have a GPS, which kind of sucks a little bit. Rockstar games typically have GPSs that take you to your destination, but that's all right. We'll figure it out. Oh my gosh, yeah, these graphics I do not remember these graphics looking like this. I thought this game was, like, beautiful, and I gotta say, I don't want to judge the game immediately, but man, oh man, my memory of this game is a lot more kind of high fidelity, like buildings and stuff like that. We are in the maximum settings on the Steam version of the game. So, I don't know. Maybe there's like some setting that I could change. I don't know how the Steam PC port was kind of received. I did play this on the Xbox 360 back in the day. And I feel like I remember the game being really beautiful, but this looks kind of like older than the era it came out in, if that makes sense. But, yeah, maybe it's just some graphic setting that I could fiddle with. I'm not entirely sure. Let me know if you know in the comments section below. But anyways, looks like our destination is right here on the right. So we will pull up, supposed to... Oh, wait, no, it's a little bit further than that. Got to be quicker than that. There we go. Okay, let's take a swig of me water. Let's go inside. Now, yeah, you might know what this game is known for. Gold-handled doors allow you to enter. The interrogation scenes, very famous in this game.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner?
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
Most likely. Press A to open a ledger. Gun
Model
store
27
ledger.
with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
Okay, use L to select and read entries and press A to select. So model, so it's the item. We're looking for, yeah, pearl grip. Walnut grip, fancy walnut grip, Altamont grip? That's interesting. Item, rosewood, round, etched, polished nickel. There it is, right there, I think.
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Gless Street. Ordered the gun in February '46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
All right, seems like a cool gun store owner. Yeah, I definitely do actually appreciate the help.
Call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Din.
Don't understand that reference. Gunga Din. There's a lot of old references that completely went over my head because obviously this game takes place in, what, the 40s or 50s? So I will not have been born for another, like, 40 years, basically. 40 or 50 years. Schroeder's apartment, which reminds me of Hank Schroeder, right? Schroeder Brow? What does that sound not right? Schroeder? Yeah, Schroeder. Hank Schroeder. Yeah, from Breaking Bad. All right, let's go to Schroeder's apartment. Use the map to view street routes, locations, and landmarks. Yeah, and I noticed there's not a lot of talking, which is interesting. Typically, in Rockstar games, when you're en route to a location, whether on horseback or whether on carback, yeah, you have a lot of conversations with your passengers or whoever's like kind of traveling with you, but not in this case. Maybe it's just the tutorial.
Was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name. If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of it.
That's quite rude. Thank you very much. Okay, so how do we view... So I guess if we press back, the car comes to a stop. Use L and press A to select. How do I view the map? Definitely said there was a way to view the map. Maybe the pause menu. Map, yeah. All right, so we're here, and we got to get over here to Schroeder's apartment. So it looks like we need to access the bridge. And there's no way browse destination legend. There's no way to, like... Yeah, custom destination. There's no way to, like, yeah, put, like, any sort of map marker that will enable GPS, I suppose. Okay, oh my god. Jeez Louise. Excuse me, sir. Also, yeah, this police vehicle does not have the best handling, which makes sense for a car at this time, I suppose. I don't really know much about cars during this era. But anyways, we're going to get on this bridge here. Yeah, so very fun murder mystery game. You basically examine, like, you know, crime scenes and try to piece together things. Like I said, I think the game does reward you for accurately piecing things together, which I really like. I like that there's a game to it. You know, it's not just like, oh, eventually you'll get the right answer. So we're really going to try to be very intelligent. But, yeah, this type of thing can really go over my head, too, in a lot of ways. It definitely did when I was a kid, when this game first came out, so... We'll do our best. Oh, like a glove. We'll do our best. But it's very, very fun to piece things together. Obviously, for the viewers, I do ask that you not kind of like obviously spoil things or just put the answers to things, because that's all, you know, that's the fun for me to try to put everything together in the comments. Thank you. And also, if you didn't know, I like to do a comment question of the episode for each episode of anything that I do. So the comment question of this episode is, what is your favorite mystery game? What is your favorite game that has anything to do with a mystery? Mine is quite easy. I think it's going to be The Return of the Obra Dinn by the guy that made Papers, Please. That game is a masterpiece. Oh my god, I love that game so much. We can talk more about it later on, but yeah, Return of the Obra Dinn is truly special, truly unique. I cannot recommend it enough for anybody that enjoys murder mysteries or anything like that. But let me know in the comment section below, what is your favorite mystery game? And if you don't play a lot of games, you know, what's your favorite mystery? Whatever. I like to involve everybody. Anything mystery related. Inspect a mailbox to learn your suspect's apartment number.
Schroeder, apartment 2.
Okay, that was easy. Only has a last name, which is weird. Doesn't have a first initial. Which I think we know his first initial from the previous location, right? But it's odd that it's not on the apartment list there. Okay, apartment number 2.
What do you guys want? I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer. What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this.
Ooh, hold LT to brawl, press A to punch, hold X to block. Yeah, so it's like, oh my god, Cole's got the moves. More so than Arthur Morgan in Red Dead Redemption 2. Wow, okay. All right, hit me, come on. Oh, he's on the ropes. Oh my god, the knee to the face, Jesus.
Ralph, you all right?
I'm fine, I hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm gonna take a look around.
Okay, investigation music plays when you enter a crime scene or location of interest. So I guess the investigation music is maybe different. Search locations thoroughly to discover clues. Yeah, so I'm trying, because it's the same music that's playing, but it's got the little piano keys. Maybe when the piano keys stop, maybe that's when we're done. Press A to further investigate the object. Press A to turn pages. Artie Rosenberg, 9/4/46. That's, what, September 4th, 1946, right? 50, Summers, 9/11/46. 20, Frank Greer, 9/15/46. 40, Clayton, 9/22/46. 40, Ted Rossi, 10/2/46. 35, Kaplan, 10/26/46. 20, F. Greers, that's Frank Greer, October 28th, 46. 20, Leroy Tate, November 6th, 46. Now, this seems to be like a bookkeeping thing, like somebody that, I don't know, loans money or, you know, keeps track of loaned money. Ooh, Schroeder's notebook.
Names in a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation, or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner, and leave the book where you found it.
Officer Phelps, badge 1247, requesting.
Okay, so yeah, we're like a beat cop, but obviously Cole wants to be a bit more.
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
Didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill.
Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
Interesting little flashback there. Yeah, like I said, armed and dangerous. I know that
place, Cole.
this game has a
city
lot
that
to do with
needed an honest
military
cop
stuff.
Like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. But the force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. It could only ever end one way.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identify, code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger KGPL. 14 Adam en route.
Armed and danger. Oh, jeez, Louise. Subdue, robbery, something. Suspects, I guess. Oh, and you can turn on and off the siren, although I don't know if it matters. I think in some GTA games, if you have a police car and the siren, it will make cars, you know, get away from you, although that can also hurt you when they try to, like, accidentally run into you. You know what I mean?
Make it quick, you guys. The cops are here. We gotta move it.
Alrighty, suspects are marked on the map with a red blip. Looks like it doesn't automatically aim, which is interesting. Typically, Rockstar games kind of snap to targets. To target a suspect and press RT to fire. Press B to reload. Hold LT to target a suspect and press RT to fire. Now, are they a suspect if they are literally, like, actively shooting? I mean, hold LT to target. Yeah, I know. It's weird that it just keeps alternating between the same tutorial stuff. Okay, now you don't spam A to run in this game, as you usually do in Rockstar games, which is kind of weird. Hi, friend. Oh my God. Okay, that's going to take some getting used to.
We don't know how many are in there. Take it slow. Back up.
Press RT to blind fire. Use L to move in cover. Okay, although it's not really letting me do that. Let's go ahead and reload here. Yeah, it's weird playing so much Red Dead Redemption 2 on my main channel and then switching to this. Okay, I'm gonna try to go for a headshot, which a shotgun should be accurate at this range, right? Is this guy bleeding from that? Like, is he taking multiple headshot shots? Good for him. All right, yeah, Cole, if you could, like, pick up the pace, man. Like, I kind of need you to run, you know what I mean? Hold RB and use L to move between cover positions. Fair enough. This guy, what the heck? He took, like, 4 buckshot blasts. Hold RB and use L to round a corner in cover. Okay, we should be able to shoot that guy through that little barricade there.
That's it? We got them all? I think we got them, Cole. Should be all clear.
Excellent.
Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. I'm glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner.
All right, shootout achieved. Although, yeah, the best parts of this game are definitely the murder mystery parts. The crime scene investigations.
This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive it first, Cole. Here are the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
Yeah, very interesting. I remember
Cole Phelps and Jack
Warren's
Kelso.
outstanding.
With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, but wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. And in my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before he jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
You got it. Oh, hold RT and L to run. Yeah, just really quickly, what I was going to say was I remember Cole being a very interesting character, not your typical protagonist. He's, I remember there's just weird things about him, and as you can see there, yeah, exactly, wound a little bit too tightly. All right, hold RT to use L to run, so it's got the, like, Assassin's Creed sort of, movement style. Whoa, okay, hold on. Suspects are marked on the map with a red blip. Got it. Got it.
Bowers, hold it right there.
Move toward the ladder to climb it. Use L to climb up and down. Okay, we're right on this guy's tail. I think he does want to do this. I think he's definitely in the mindset of doing this currently and actively. Oh, I'm gonna get him. Oh, I'm gonna get him. Oh, going for the drain pipe. Move toward a drain pipe to climb it. This guy knows exactly where he's going. Now, I did remember there was some sort of kick as we were climbing it. And yep, okay, kicked us right in the face. Right in the face. Also, a lot of F words, by the way, which I don't usually curse in my content. Not that I care about curses, really, but I just try not to curse. In case anybody watches with their kids, run towards a gap to jump it. It doesn't matter if you've done your time. You're evading police. Run toward a gap to jump it. Whee! All right, let me use my gun. Let me fire a warning shot.
There's nowhere left to go.
Oh my God.
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves.
Okay, let's do this. All right, so we're going to hold X to block, and it looks like Cole evades as well. Yeah, this seems a lot easier to do than Red Dead Redemption 2 brawling.
How you doing, Wendell? Your parole officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
You could say that. You could say I've ran a little bit of track, not in real life. I hate cardio to
Part of the
death.
tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso!
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
Very interesting. Seems like Cole might have a something out for Kelso, obviously. Buyer beware.
There's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solved that shows that you have the gumption The gung-ho, the get-up-and-go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one goal.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
Yeah, I always wondered how this worked, because, like, Cole is a beat cop, right? But, like, he can't really investigate, but that's what he clearly wants to do. He's not a detective, right? A detective from homicide. So it was always interesting to me, like, what can a cop really do at this junction, right? Okay, search the crime scene. New objective. What did that say? None but shoes.
I've seen everything.
Oh, it's the name of the shoe store, I guess, where we're outside of. Examine the victim's head and arms. Okay, so he's got some sort of gash, or he's, yeah, looks like bleeding from the mouth. I don't know what's going on there. Maybe some sort of cut. Okay, looks like nothing on the ears. All right, use L to select a body part and A to examine it more closely. So we're going to examine the arms as well. Looks like nothing's there. I'm getting reminded of the mortuary assistant, where you have to, like, do this for the bodies, right? Okay, let's go to the other arm. See what's here. It's interesting that it said head and arms. Press B to back out. Not really sure if we missed anything, but there doesn't seem to be too many things here. Okay, what else can we examine? Looks like we got the head, the arms, the torso. Yeah, let's go over the torso. Use L to scroll documents. Bank of Arcadia, 1412 West 3rd Street, Westlake. Name C. Galetta. Address apartment 5, 11018 South Broadway. Article Pearl Earrings. Retail price $52.50, which is huge back in the 40s or 50s, right?
All right. Yes, it's a dead person.
Someday you'll say something intelligent.
Payments made. Okay, so he's like paying it off, right? Date, yeah, November 16th, 45. So this game takes place, I guess, in 1946, at least the beginning, right? Sales slip number, amount, balance. Okay, so yeah, he's paying off this pearl, what is it? Pearl earrings, yeah. Recorded by P. Martin, A. Gagliardi, P. Martin, Gagliardi, Martin. So these are the people that work at the store. He had $8 left, right, on the pearl earrings.
Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
Okay. Press B to put an object down. Use L to select body part. Press A to examine it more closely. So we got his other coat pocket. Do we have anything else? We did the arm, we did the head, we did that arm, we did down there, we did up there. Doesn't look like we can do. Press B to exit inspection. The only thing I want to do is, like, look at the head, because it says press A to examine more closely, which I guess, yeah. Why are we not examining the? Why are we not examining the mouth a little bit closer? I don't know. But let me look at the hands again, just in case I was supposed to press A to examine more closely, which I'm not sure if that's even a thing, but I want to be very, very meticulous with this video game. Very, very meticulous indeed. Don't you people have anything better to do? Okay, I think that's it. I don't think we saw anything else, really. Search locations thoroughly to discover clues. Okay, we got a trash can over here. Aha!
All these cops? It's gotta be something big, right?
FN Browning. Serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
Okay, is that it, or we still got more to find? I think there's still more to find. Again, it's playing the investigation music. I think that was the thing just in that tutorial.
Tell me what's going on.
No. Press X to talk. Oh.
Sir, I'm Officer Phelps. What exactly did you see?
I heard the shots. I thought it was a car backfiring. I saw a girl run at the shoe store.
You want to take a look around now? The witness can wait, Cole. We've got the perimeter.
New objective, interview incident eyewitness. Okay, so yeah, I guess we're supposed to go into the go into the shoe store. See if there's anything going on in here.
Can I help you, sir?
Hi. Yeah, I'm just looking around. Don't mind me. I'm doing my job. Use L to manipulate an object. Okay, says this doesn't pertain to the case.
Miss, I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss, Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
Okay, and this is the bread and butter of the game and kind of what's been memed upon a lot. Witness details are entered on the left. Person of interest, Clovis Galleta. Questions are listed on the right. Eyes brown, age 27, hair brown, sex female. Use L to scroll questions and evidence descriptions. Shoe store clerk. Eyewitness to murder of Everett Gage. Questions, eyewitness account.
You think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
Okay, so this is what's, very funny about the game. If you think the witness is lying, you have proof, select lie. To accuse a witness of lying, I didn't see what that said. Press Y to accuse the witness of lying. Yeah, she's looking around. She's darting her eyes. Truth, doubt, and lie. But we also don't have evidence, or maybe we do. This is where the game gets really tricky because you have to pay a lot of attention. But she's darting her eyes around. So I guess we'll press lie because it told us to, but I'm not sure if we have evidence or not.
You're lying, Miss Galleta. You know what happened and why. You're going to tell me.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong. How can you prove different?
Select the evidence from your notebook that proves the lie. Shooting, layaway voucher, and FN Browning handgun. Select layaway voucher as evidence. See, this is where you really got to pay a lot of attention because I don't even remember how this proves that she's lying, but it's just kind of a tutorial, I suppose. Layaway voucher.
Your pearl earrings, Miss Galleta. You've been paying for them for a whole year. Stop lying and tell me what happened at the jewelry store.
Oh, God. I won't lose the earrings, will I?
You could lose your freedom, you little fool, if you don't stop obstructing a murder investigation.
Mr. Kalu. Edgar Kalu. He runs the jewelry store. He's showing me a lovely watch. Mr. Gage bursts in. Mr. Kalu gets very angry with Mr. Gage, and they start yelling at each other. Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk, nickel-plated, made in Japan, and yells at me to get back to work.
Then what happened?
We get back here, and I hear a loud bang. Mr. Gage clutches at his back. I hear another bang, and another, and another. Mr. Gage falls to his knees. It looked very painful.
Use L to scroll questions and evidence. Possible murder suspect.
Which jewelry store?
Hartfield's. Broadway, between 5th and 6th.
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did. Mr. Kalu looked very angry. He kept firing the gun. He kept pulling the trigger. He threw the gun in a bin and turned and walked away.
If you think the witness is lying but you lack proof, select doubt. Press X to call the statement into doubt. See, like, I'm already lost here. Why are we doubting that? But she is looking a little dodgy. Again, it's the rapid eye movement, right?
You're making me angry, Miss Galleta. Is that what you want? Tell me why Mr. Kalu shot Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage hates Jews. A lot of people do. It's not my fault if he has nice things.
Alrighty then. Details of shooting.
How many shots did you hear, Miss Galetta?
It's difficult to remember. It sounded like there were so many, and they were so loud.
If you think the witness is telling the truth, select truth. Yeah, she does look a little more truthful, although she's looking to the top left, which is a good sign of lying, right? Okay, sure.
I need you to concentrate, Miss Galetta. Even minor details can become important later on.
Well, there was one bang, and then another, and then 3 very quickly, close together. 5.
Thank you for your help, ma'am. You've been very brave. We'll need you to make a formal statement about what happened to Mr. Gage.
Does that mean I can still collect my... Never mind. Yes, officer, I'll make a statement.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Now, did we get everything in here? I think there's other places where we can grab items of interest, but I feel like she was the main one we were interested in, the main element we were interested in interacting with. Also, that looks like a pool of lava right there. What the heck? So we got some shoes here. Let's see if Cole says it's nothing interesting. Doesn't tell me a dang old thing. That's fine. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we will end this episode here, the first inaugural episode of LA Noire. Yeah, we didn't really get to talk too much about stuff because obviously things are going to move quite quick there. But yes, the Return of the Obra Dinn, man, what a game. This game does have the potential to overtake that. I doubt it, just because the Return of the Obra Dinn is so kind of unique. This game's very unique too, but the Obra Dinn is just... yeah, man. I mean, it channels what I love about this game, using your intuition clues to figure things out. But let me know in the comment section below, what is your favorite mystery game, or mystery anything if you don't really play games. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. This is brought to you by the patrons at patreon.com/Grovana. So big thank you to the patrons. And if you would like to get involved, link is again in the description below. And very excited for this one. Thanks for voting on it. I have been meaning to replay LA Noire for a very long time now, so I'm really, really excited to use my brain here. I hope you enjoy the playthrough, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.